Well, this is what we come to the Southwest Coastal Path for. These sort of views. Look at that. And not the rain I arrived in. But yeah, the rain is easing off, the waterproofs are coming off, and I'm back on the Southwest Coastal Path. I've got to get to Halford Crossing before 6:30 when it closes. So I'm on a bit of a hurry up, and luckily there's going to be some more rain. Another look at that view before I troop on. Just singing to the cows, I'm just singing to the cows. Everybody has their own way. Well, that was interesting, coming across the Halford Crossing. I accidentally got a lift with a family, and to say the ferryman was unhappy would be a understatement. But the rain has stopped and it is looking lovely. So I said I'll make a donation to the RNLI. It certainly gets you wetter than any rain. It's nice to be back on the Southwest Coastal Path. Could have done without the rain, but a local has informed me they've had 16 hours of rain, so I only caught the tail end of it, so I don't think I can be that unhappy. I'm just after Halford Crossing, just before Gillian Creek Crossing, which I'll do in the morning at low tide. I'm doing a spin so you can see everything, and you can see, hopefully in a second, there's my tent. Yeah, nice little pitch for tonight, nice walk today. Tomorrow the plan is to go to Henry's campsite at the Lizard. So I have a booked campsite, something new for me. But yeah, supposedly tomorrow is going to be nice and sunny. So that'll be good, because at the moment I feel like I've got trench foot. Good morning, this is day 2, and today I'm going down to Henry's camp at the Lizard. Last night the tent resembled a Chinese laundry as I tried to dry everything, but this morning the sun coming over the hill, which is nice. Yeah, I'm across. Only had to take off my shoes for one little bit, but the alternative is 2.5 miles as opposed to about 3/4 of a mile, so it's worth doing. It is stunning though. Unsurprisingly, at 7:30 in the morning, there's nobody about. Yeah, walk the Southwest Coastal Path. It's all majestic views and open fields. Yeah. Oh shit! It's been like this for a couple of miles now. Difficult to believe that I was all the way over there, and that wasn't even first thing this morning. So I've walked all of this, and I am now about 3 miles from Henry's campsite. It couldn't have been more different from yesterday with the weather. Terrain's been the same, it's just not been very wet. No, it's been quite hot today. I really wish I'd brought my umbrella. But it's probably too windy for that. But it is just lovely here. I'm ahead of schedule, so I thought I would take the opportunity for a sit. Not a bad place. Well, I made it to Henry's campsite. which has a eclectic collection of animals, I think we can all agree. And I am their neighbour. So it's been a good day, 20 odd miles in the end, and looking forward to a restful sleep when the washing up stops. But no, cracking day on the trail. Looks to be much the same tomorrow. Right, I might even have breakfast here. I've had a shower. Slightly later start this morning. Thought I'd take advantage of the fact that I'm in a campsite. So I'm having breakfast before I leave. This is my usual mess going on here. I'm going to do a bit of washing to hang off the back of the rucksack as I walk along, because it looks like being another very sunny day. And I have some very smelly socks. So yeah, all good, slept well. If you're going to sleep at Henry's campsite, wear earplugs. The chickens wake up early. Didn't affect me, to be honest. But no, ready for the off. Got out for 8 o'clock in the morning. It's absolutely beautiful. And unsurprisingly, there are a couple of people there. There's some women in front of me who I'm letting get ahead, because it's always awkward approaching women from on the path. Yeah, absolutely lovely this morning. Here comes a runner. Good morning! Nah, don't you worry. Yeah, I can't blame you for getting out early. I think it's going to be a scorcher today. But Henry's was good, thoroughly enjoyed that. Everything I'm now wearing is clean, which is even better. Yeah. But I don't know whether you can see it. They're the steps I'm heading to, so yeah, all good. Just when I was thinking it was very easy walking, you come to this up and downy bit. Got to go up that hill, down to the house and back up the other side. Oh well. Right, well I met somebody a minute ago who, not a cyclist, who told me that I was entering a boring bit. I suppose it depends on your definition of boring. I'm just coming up to Mullion Cove, and apparently the cove after that has a seasonal cafe that serves all day breakfast, which I am going to indulge in. At the end over there, don't even know if the camera can pick it up, that's where you turn the corner for Land's End. So somewhere along here is Penzance, and somewhere along here I'm wild camping tonight. So there we go. That was very informative, wasn't it? Looking at down there is Low Bar and Port Leven in the distance. It's been about 4 miles since I was re-energised by a full breakfast at Poldhu Cove. First time I've eaten a full breakfast out of a cardboard box, I have to say. But anyway, it was very nice. It has been very hot today and not very much shade at all. I've been very glad of my hoodie, which I've been wearing up most of the time. But yeah, I've got to get past Port Leven, and then I've probably got another, well, I'm hoping for another 8 or 9 miles after that, but we'll see how it goes. There's been a lot of helicopters today. There's another one. Don't know if you're allowed to video military helicopters. I might be shot. Anyway, got to walk across the sandbar, over to there, and in the distance, whether that's right, is Penzance, and that's a helicopter, really my video. They seem to have been doing that a lot today. Not really my video, but coming across and then going back again. Right, onwards, stop prevaricating. All coins stuck in there. Well, I had intended to walk a little bit further today. I think you can see St Michael's Mount over there, and this is my little camping spot for tonight. I don't think I can get any closer to the path. But yeah, it's been a good day. Past Sands. Supposed to have a toilet, supposed to have a supermarket, had neither. So that scuppered one of my plans. I threw myself on the mercy of a motorhomer who gave me water. Otherwise I would have been snookered. But yeah, I have got a beautiful spot tonight. Gonna walk through Penzance tomorrow. I think I better eat some fruit when I get there. But all good. Yeah, it's been a good day. Been a hard day, been about 23 miles in the end. Don't tell the wife, I told her I wasn't going to do over 20. Anyway, better get some dinner on. It's 7 o'clock on the dot, a little bit earlier than I was yesterday. As always, leave no trace out of here before I disturbed anyone. Beautiful camping spot. There we go, the lapping of the waves all night. Off to just before Land's End today, stopping in Penzance because I desperately need some fruit. Okay, on my way. Very different from my first day. Very calm now. And in the distance you can see Penzance. Doesn't look as nice as the cliffs over there, so we'll concentrate on them. Very easy walking this morning. Helped by the fact that I found a tap for some more water and toilets, which is always handy. But you don't need to know about that. Concentrate on a nice bit over there. If it wasn't for my need to resupply, I'd be shooting through Penzance like a hot knife through butter. Well, that's me almost out of Penzance and Newley. I can't say for a walker there isn't a lot to commend it apart from resupply. A lot of pavement, tarmac walking. And we're looking forward to some hills. Oh, what a cracking little place. It's quite remote around here and it's very easy to see breaking your ankle or falling off the path. It's times like this I think, I have to be a bit canny. Being on your own, walking in areas like this. Luckily I have seen quite a few people, so I don't think I'd be lying in a ditch for too long. But, I think I'd rather not lie in a ditch. Anyway, I've got about 6 to 8 miles to go. I'm planning to wild camp just before Land's End, so I better crack on really. All this waffling. Just beautiful colour sand, sea, and hopefully over there there's a water tap. I'm 3.5 miles from Land's End. Ideally I want to be as close to Land's End without being a problem. Tonight it's 5 o'clock, still quite a few people around, so I'm hoping that if I walk for another hour it'll get me close and some of the people will disappear. Well, I'm at the spot that I'm going to camp tonight, which is over there-ish. As you can see, the tent isn't up yet because over there you can see the Lelant Hotel. So I'm trying to keep it a bit low-key. I don't think they can see me actually. I think I'm just in a bit of a dip, but you never know. Right, well, I'm leaving this spot back to the seagulls who accompanied me quite a lot last night. I got to the selfie spot before the man was there, so couldn't pay him any money, had to take it myself. I'm sure it's not as good. And I'm heading up to the first and last refreshment house in England. Coming along from Zena Cove. A lovely selection of tin mines. Right, so I just had lunch at the Tin Museum and said goodbye to Sarah. So cracking on now, 11 miles to go. It is just stunning. Look at the purples in that cliff opposite. Even if it is a bit grey and mizzly, still a wonderful path. Sometimes the path is very coastal indeed. Oh, oh God, this is the boulders. There you go, nice flat path to walk on. Then if you get really lucky, you get to go up the boulders as well. These are real ankle breakers, these ones. I'm just past Zena now, about 3 miles from my campsite. That's if I make it. This is just round the corner from where the boulders were. I'm only stopping to do the videoing, obviously, not for the rest. And I have no idea where the path goes up there. Well, this is me signing off from day 5 of the Southwest Coastal Path. It's honestly been the toughest. About 24 miles, I got a mile to my campsite. Right, well, as you can probably tell, it's raining. It's the last day of my walk, so I am going to make sure everything that can be in dry bags is in dry bags, and then I will be heading off. I don't think I'm going to be seeing as many tourists today. Seems to be a bit of a different day. It is raining. I have 10 miles to do. My watch is telling me I'll get there at 20 past 11. I need to be there at 20 past 1, so take it easy. Be wondering why I'm videoing at this point. It's because I'm going from that to that, which is St Ives. Also, honestly, it wasn't raining. It is now raining again. And I don't know whether I'm getting wet from the rain or wet because I'm dolled up like a boil in a bag kipper. St Ives beach, still populated even in the rain. That's where I'm going. This one is Carbis Bay. Not as populated as St Ives, it has to be said. Well, after so many lovely places, this is where my Southwest Coastal Path journey ends for this time. At a T-junction in Lelant. next to a traffic jam. Seems quite ironic really, considering all the lovely places I've seen. But I'll be returning here to continue my journey up to Bude in maybe later on this year, maybe early next. But it's been a wonderful day. The walking has been a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot of road walking. Ironic, I know, the amount of cars going around at the moment, but the path does a good job of keeping you away from the roads most of the time. But I'm off to St Ives station to catch a train home to sleep in a warm bed tonight, because you might notice I'm not wearing my waterproof jacket. That is not because it isn't raining, it's because I was getting wetter wearing it. You might also know I found a cat. So, all good. I'm going home now. See you next time.